What made the high school legend become a legend? We had this kid in our class named Marcus, who was painfully shy. Like, never speaks unless called on shy. He was smart, everyone knew that, but quiet to the point of invisibility. He'd eat lunch alone, kept his head down, and floated through the halls like a ghost. Then came Mr. Peterson, our English teacher, infamous for making class a stage and students the unwilling actors. If you didn't participate, he'd single you out. If you stumbled, he'd mock you. Most of us played along to avoid becoming a target, but Marcus couldn't. He physically couldn't handle being put on the spot. You could see it. His hands would shake if someone asked him for a pencil. The idea of speaking in front of 30 people? Impossible. Peterson didn't care. One Monday during our Hamlet unit, he called on Marcus out of nowhere. "Mr. Silent Treatment," he said. "Enlighten us about Hamlet's motivations." Marcus froze, didn't blink, didn't breathe. "Nothing to say?" Peterson went on. "Maybe standing for the rest of the period will loosen your tongue." He made Marcus stand for 40 minutes. No response. Just Marcus, trembling, eyes fixed on the floor. When the bell rang, Peterson smiled. "You'll remain standing tomorrow too. Until you speak, you stand." It went on for 3 days. 3 days of Marcus standing silently at his desk, while the rest of us sat in uncomfortable, complicit silence. His face was blank, but you could see the tension in his posture, like every muscle was wound tight. Once, I saw a single tear roll down his cheek. He didn't wipe it. None of us knew what to do. Peterson was relentless. The administration wasn't intervening. We were just kids, unsure of how far this would go. Then came day 4. Marcus walked in carrying a thick folder. No backpack, just the folder clutched to his chest. Peterson didn't even give him a chance to sit. "Mr. Silent Treatment returns, ready to speak today." Marcus didn't answer. Instead, he walked calmly to the front of the room and handed Peterson the folder without a word. Inside was a 15-page single-spaced analysis of Hamlet. It covered everything: plot, historical context, literary devices, thematic parallels, psychological breakdowns of every major character, citations, annotated quotes. At the very bottom of the last page was one line, typed in bold: "I have severe social anxiety disorder. This is how I communicate." Peterson went pale. He opened his mouth like he was going to say something, but didn't. Turns out Marcus's mom was on the school board, and she'd had enough. Every minute of Marcus being forced to stand had been documented. Written logs, emails, even photos discreetly taken by a classmate. That folder wasn't just an essay, it was a weapon. Peterson was placed on administrative leave the next morning. He never came back. No announcement, no apology, just gone. Marcus still didn't talk much after that. He didn't have to. Something shifted that day. Teachers started treating him differently. Students too. He wasn't the shy kid anymore. He was Marcus, the one who took down Peterson without ever raising his voice. We started sitting with him at lunch, asking for his thoughts, listening when he wrote things down instead of expecting him to speak. He still preferred silence, but you could tell he finally felt seen. He never said a word, but he didn't have to. That's how Marcus became a legend.